Welcome to Seal Guidebook. I lost the count, but here we are. I hope guys will enjoy. We got a seal that made its first appearance in Black Hole Rising. We got a seal a lot of people think is broken. And they are right. For once I agree with the majority, for once I agree with most player. Now you guessed him, right? You guessed who he is. Maybe you guessed it because of the title of this video. But here we are, Colin, the rich boy that don't trust himself when he should trust because he is broken. Now, he is tier 0. In my own opinion, yes, he should be tier 0. He should be like middle tier 0 because I believe Achi and Sensei are better seals. Achi and Sensei are on a league of their own. Colin is just underneath them. And depending on the matchup, some seals have more chance on winning against Colin. I have a few examples. Javier, Vombolt, Sturm, Kambai. The 4 seals I mentioned have extra defense. And this makes it really hard for Colin because of his weaker firepower. And in some cases, even Lash can give some hard time to Colin. But at some point, Colin will just overwhelm her because she just cannot stand him. But regardless, Colin is really good. And only a more defensive seal can really stand a chance because of his weaker firepower. So he get a 20% reduction, a discount. Call it the way you want. So his unit costs 80% of the true cost. So you can have 800 money, gold, call it the way you want. 800 gold infantry instead of 1000. So it's really good. Very early in the game, you will have the upper end. You will have better number than your opponent. You will strike harder than your opponent. So, yeah, you will have medium tank when the guy just started making tanks. You will have neo tank when the guy decided, oh, I get my first rocket or my first medium tank. You will have bomber when the guy is still making tanks. This is Colin. For his power, 2 stars. It's crazy because he makes more money out of thin air. I wish that was like that in real life. So if, for example, you got 20k, you will gain 10k. So you will go to 30k. 30k. With his discount, it's crazy. It's stack up. And this is going out of control. This is crazy. This is Colin. Colin playstyle is I don't care about my unit, I will have more. Because reason. Now some people may think, oh, it's 2 stars, so he's getting it pretty fast, right? Because his units are lower in cost, this means it slowed down the entire game for everyone, except on mirror match. But if, for example, you are playing a Colin versus Kambai, the game will be really, really slow going into Kambai favor. If it's Achi versus Colin, the game will be slow as well, but not as slow because both players have early big unit on the field. But if it's Colin against any other seals than Achi or Kambai, the game will be slow as hell because Colin has less money inside of his unit. So this means less power charge for both player, not only Colin, for both player. A battlecaster that usually gives 1 star will give 3/4 of a star. It's really hard to explain, but since the economy is lower, it's taking much longer to build the power meter. This is why Colin is so good. Now, regardless, that broken kid is broken. Um, is good against pretty much anybody that does not has extra defense. Uh, Only Sensei can compete with Colin or Achi, as I said earlier, because Sensei will have an entire rant about him. But Colin, I used to be a huge Colin fan before I discovered Advanced Wars by Web and realized how broken he was. But when I was doing War Room, when I was playing with my friends before Advanced Wars by Web, I was like, Colin is fun. It's fun for the player, but not for the opponent. Anyway, I hope guys enjoyed. To be honest, there's no true way to counter Colin because Colin has a cheaper army, so he will take up before you. He will outnumber you, so have a CO with higher defense, I guess that's the only way. So, like, comment, and subscribe. We will see each other in future video. Have a great day.